The Complete Guide to Calm Your Mind. In 2025, Stoicism. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. Zeno of Citium. In the chaos of modern life, achieving mental peace often feels like an impossible dream. We live in a world constantly pulling us in different directions: stressful work, endless notifications, societal pressures, and a flood of opinions. It's easy to feel like we're losing control, caught in a whirlwind of distractions. But what if there was a way to regain control, calm your mind, and face life with unshakable clarity? That's where Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, steps in. In the year 2025, this timeless wisdom offers practical strategies to not only survive the storms of life, but to navigate them with a deep sense of inner peace and resilience. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, to accept what we cannot, and to build emotional strength in the face of adversity. Today, in this video, we'll explore how you can apply Stoic principles to calm your mind, reduce stress, and lead a more purposeful, balanced life. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, where we unlock the secrets to mastering your emotions and achieving lasting peace in the modern world. Understanding Stoicism for peace of mind. Number 1. An overview of Stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophy that emerged in ancient Greece, founded by thinkers like Zeno of Citium, and later popularized by Roman philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. At its core, Stoicism teaches that happiness and peace come not from external circumstances, but from our ability to control our thoughts, reactions, and perceptions. It emphasizes the importance of accepting what we cannot change, while focusing our energy on improving what is within our control. Stoicism teaches us to transform negative emotions and thoughts into opportunities for growth by changing the way we perceive the world around us. Instead of reacting impulsively to situations, Stoics advocate for a mindful approach, where we pause and reflect before making decisions. This philosophical mindset allows us to face life's challenges with a sense of inner peace and purpose, even when the world around us feels chaotic. By practicing Stoicism, we can align our thoughts with our true values and create a more balanced and fulfilling life. Number 2. Core principles of Stoicism. At the core of Stoicism lies a set of guiding principles that can dramatically transform the way we experience the world, offering a pathway to mental calm and a resilient sense of well-being. One of the most fundamental aspects of Stoic thought is the emphasis on focusing only on what we can control. While it is impossible to dictate the actions of others or manipulate external circumstances, we retain full command over our own thoughts, attitudes, and reactions. This is where our power lies. When we recognize that we cannot change the world outside of ourselves, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress. We stop investing precious energy into things beyond our control, instead redirecting our attention to cultivating our inner strength and shaping the way we respond to the challenges life throws at us. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely put it, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This shift in perspective is transformative, allowing us to embrace life's challenges with a sense of agency and equanimity. Another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is the concept of living in accordance with nature. In practical terms, this means aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life rather than stubbornly resisting it. Nature, in this sense, isn't merely the external world around us, but also the innate rhythm and purpose that governs our inner being. By accepting the ebb and flow of life's cycles, its highs and lows, its moments of ease and difficulty, we come to understand that striving against the inevitable only brings suffering. Instead, we learn to accept what comes, adapt to change, and find peace within the unfolding of our own existence. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most well-known Stoic emperors, elegantly captures this idea in his Meditations. Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny for what could more aptly fit your needs. The Stoics also placed immense value on virtue, which they believed to be the bedrock of a good life. Wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are not mere abstract ideals, but practical virtues that guide our actions and decisions. Wisdom helps us discern the right course of action. Courage empowers us to face adversity with strength. Justice ensures we treat others fairly, and temperance teaches us to act with moderation. Together, these virtues provide the moral compass that helps us navigate the challenges of life while maintaining emotional stability. Through practicing these virtues, we build resilience, act with integrity, and cultivate emotional balance even in the most trying circumstances. It's important to remember that the Stoics did not believe true peace could be found in external wealth, power, or accolades. Rather, it is through self-mastery and discipline that we find lasting tranquility. External achievements may provide temporary satisfaction, but they do not bring enduring peace. Stoicism teaches that by focusing on what is within our control and cultivating inner virtues, we can achieve a calm and unshakable sense of peace no matter what external turmoil may be happening around us. In today's world, marked by constant distractions, external pressures, and the noise of social media, this message of focusing on inner strength is more relevant than ever. Modern Stoicism offers us a framework to deal with the noise and chaos of contemporary life. By embracing the core principles of Stoicism, recognizing what we can control, living in harmony with life's natural flow, and cultivating virtue, we can navigate the complexities of modern life with clarity, resilience, and calm. This ancient philosophy, so deeply rooted in wisdom, continues to provide us with practical guidance to cultivate inner peace and tranquility in a world that often feels out of control. Through self-discipline, emotional resilience, and a strong sense of purpose, we can build a stable mind that remains unmoved by the turbulence around us, leading to a deeper and more meaningful life. As we apply Stoic principles to our daily lives, we don't merely survive the storms of life. We learn to dance in the rain. Number 3. Stoicism and changing our view of challenges. In today's fast-paced world, where we face constant challenges, stress, setbacks, and unexpected changes, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Yet, Stoicism offers a transformative shift in how we perceive adversity. Rather than fearing or avoiding challenges, Stoicism teaches us to embrace them as opportunities for growth. The Stoic philosophers believed that our perception of obstacles is not fixed. Through practice, we can transform difficulties into valuable lessons. Life's challenges, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal lives, are integral parts of our journey, providing opportunities for self-reflection and personal evolution. When we shift our perspective on adversity, we begin to see each challenge, no matter how difficult, as a chance to cultivate virtues such as patience, courage, and wisdom. The Stoics taught that how we respond to difficulties shapes our character more than the difficulty itself. Instead of succumbing to feelings of defeat or frustration, Stoicism encourages us to approach hardships with clarity and calm. This doesn't mean ignoring our emotions, but rather choosing not to be controlled by them. We focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, and let go of the rest. This practice aligns with one of Stoicism's core principles, the dichotomy of control, which teaches that we can either control our reactions or waste energy on things we cannot change. When applied consistently, this mindset fosters a sense of peace even amid life's chaos. In an age where external pressures and the desire for instant gratification often lead to anxiety, The Stoic practice of detaching ourselves from outcomes helps restore clarity and tranquility. The key is recognizing that we are not passive victims of circumstance. We have the power to control how we respond, no matter the external situation. By training ourselves to focus on our internal state, we can cultivate a deeper, more lasting sense of peace, no matter what life throws our way. Stoicism also teaches the importance of accepting life's impermanence. Challenges, like moments of joy, are temporary, and understanding this can help us navigate difficult times with greater composure. By embracing the fleeting nature of both success and failure, we can approach each situation thoughtfully, without impulsive reactions. Realizing that all challenges are temporary frees us from unnecessary anxiety and stress. Instead of viewing life's setbacks as insurmountable obstacles, we recognize them as passing phases in the larger process of growth and change. This lesson is especially important in modern times. With the constant stream of success stories on social media and the pressures of comparison, it's easy to feel as though we are failing or falling behind. Stoicism helps us break free from this cycle by encouraging us to focus on our own path and define our worth based on our own values, not external expectations. Challenges in this light are not signs of failure but opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Through mindfulness, self-awareness, and the dichotomy of control, we can navigate life's ups and downs with a calm and steady mindset. Modern Stoicism is about cultivating resilience, acceptance, and perspective. Life will continue to present challenges. But by adopting the Stoic mindset of embracing adversity, we can face these difficulties with greater wisdom and peace of mind. Each challenge becomes a reminder that we have the power to shape our response and learn from every experience. When we view challenges as stepping stones, not roadblocks, we not only transform our own lives, but contribute to a broader culture of resilience and calm. Stoicism, then, is not just a philosophy, it's a powerful way to live with purpose and tranquility in an often chaotic world. As Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. By embracing this, we can cultivate a more resilient, peaceful mind ready to face whatever comes our way. Let me ask you, are you ready to take control of your life and empower yourself through self-mastery? If you are, don't wait. Act now. Like this video and comment below with your thoughts. Challenges are opportunities for growth. Remember, true power comes from mastering yourself, not controlling others. Share how you've shifted your perspective on challenges and how Stoicism has helped you grow. Let's build resilience together. To sum up, understanding Stoicism provides a powerful framework for cultivating peace of mind. By embracing its core principles, we can shift our perspective on life's challenges, turning them into opportunities for growth and tranquility. Now that we've explored Stoicism's foundation, let's move forward and discover how you can incorporate Stoic practices into your daily life for true mental peace. Stoicism practices for mental peace. In this section, we'll dive into Stoic practices for mental peace, focusing on actionable steps you can take to maintain calmness and resilience in your life. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. The upcoming section will equip you with practical tools to bring Stoic wisdom into your everyday life. Number 1. Focusing on what you can control. In today's fast-paced world, it's all too easy to feel overwhelmed by stress, anxiety, and the constant demands of life. The pressures of work, family, and societal expectations can leave you mentally exhausted. But have you ever stopped to consider the root of these feelings? More often than not, we feel mentally unsettled because we're either dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future, two things beyond our control. But what if you could free yourself from this cycle of mental chatter? What if you could focus on what truly matters, the present moment? This is where the timeless wisdom of Stoicism can help you reclaim your peace. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who lived over 2,000 years ago, understood something fundamental that still holds true today. True mental peace doesn't come from controlling external circumstances, but from mastering your internal world. They taught that our power lies in the present moment. The past is gone, and the future hasn't happened yet, but the present is where we can make a real impact. By focusing on what is happening right now, you can break free from the grip of regret and fear that so often control your thoughts. So how can you apply this Stoic principle to your life? The first step is recognizing that in any situation, there are always things you can control: your thoughts, actions, and responses. The Stoics emphasized that peace comes not from changing the world around us, but from learning to focus on what we can influence within ourselves. By stopping the habit of wasting energy on things you can't change, you start to feel more empowered. You stop feeling like a helpless victim and start realizing that your mental state is within your control. Picture yourself caught in a storm. While you can't control the wind or the rain, you can control your steps, your breathing, and your mindset. Instead of fighting the elements, you focus on staying grounded and calm. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the challenges ahead. It means choosing to face them with clarity and emotional stability. When you focus on the here and now, you gain control over your responses, which allows you to approach life's challenges with peace. By cultivating this mindset, you start seeing the world more clearly. With less anxiety clouding your thoughts, you can act with intention and purpose. Let me share a story to illustrate this. Sophie, a young woman, was constantly overwhelmed by the pressures of life. She found herself obsessing over what might happen next, trying to fix mistakes from the past, and endlessly planning for the future. She was stuck in a constant cycle of anxiety. One day, Sophie decided to change her approach. She embraced the Stoic practice of focusing on the present and letting go of what was beyond her control. By shifting her attention to the actions she could take right now, she began to feel calmer and more in control of her life. Slowly, Sophie stopped worrying about what might happen and started focusing on what she could do today. Over time, this practice brought her a deep sense of peace. So, what about you? Can you think of areas in your life where you're constantly looking backward or forward, rather than focusing on what you can control in the present moment? What might happen if you embrace the Stoic secret of focusing on the here and now? When you start living in the present, you'll find that much of your anxiety fades. The key is not letting the past or future dictate your emotional state. Instead, choose to focus on what you can control right now. The Stoics weren't saying you should ignore your past or neglect your future plans. Rather, they taught that these things should not dominate your peace of mind. True peace is not about changing the world around you. It's about changing your focus from external events to your internal responses. The Stoic secret is this: when you focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, and your responses, you open the door to lasting calm and serenity. By embracing the present moment, you unlock a deep sense of freedom and inner stability. So, what can you do today to practice living in the present moment? What small steps can you take to regain control over your mental state and find peace? Remember, peace doesn't come from changing everything around you. It comes from within. By focusing on what you can control today, you'll find that true mental peace is always within your reach. Number 2. Using reframing to change perspectives. Reframing is an immensely powerful Stoic tool that allows us to shift our perception and change the way we interpret challenges in life. In the modern world, where difficulties seem to pile up from all directions, this technique offers a means to navigate adversity with calm and clarity. The core idea behind reframing is simple. Rather than viewing a setback as an obstacle or something inherently negative, Stoicism encourages us to see every difficulty as an opportunity to grow and learn. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely pointed out, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. This profound insight reveals that every situation, regardless of how challenging or painful it may seem at first, is inherently neutral until we assign meaning to it. By consciously choosing to reframe our experiences, we not only change the meaning we attach to them, but also shift our emotional response, which is the key to cultivating peace of mind. For example, consider failure. Instead of viewing it as a defeat, we can see it as a vital lesson in resilience and persistence. Failure is not the end. It is an integral part of the process of learning and improvement. When we look at failures this way, we are less likely to feel discouraged and more likely to remain motivated to try again with renewed insight. Similarly, when faced with criticism, instead of interpreting it as a personal attack or a blow to our self-worth, we can choose to see it as a valuable opportunity to improve. This mindset allows us to approach feedback with openness, to learn from it, and ultimately to grow stronger. Reframing is an essential practice for maintaining peace of mind, as it helps us adopt a more constructive and open mindset. In the midst of a world that often feels overwhelming, where emotions like frustration, anger, or anxiety can easily cloud our judgment, reframing provides a tool for clearing the mental fog. When we learn to reframe negative events, we let go of these unnecessary emotional burdens, which in turn allows us to approach challenges with a clearer, more focused mind. Instead of fixating on what went wrong or how unfair life may seem, we learn to look for solutions and ask, what can I learn from this? This shift in perspective is not about denying the difficulty or pretending everything is fine, but about changing our approach to hardship. Rather than viewing setbacks as roadblocks, we begin to see them as stepping stones on our journey of personal development. This Stoic technique encourages us to stay connected to the bigger picture, our long-term goals, values, and aspirations, while remaining grounded in the present moment. Reframing allows us to break free from a narrow, reactionary view of life and embrace a broader, more resilient perspective. In today's fast-paced world where stress and pressure often feel relentless, the ability to reframe is invaluable. With modern Stoicism, we are encouraged not to be passive victims of circumstances but active participants in shaping how we experience and respond to them. The practice of reframing helps us take control of our mental landscape, allowing us to focus on what we can change and leaving behind the things that only add to our emotional burden. In doing so, we create space for personal growth and emotional freedom, fostering the mental clarity needed to tackle life's inevitable challenges with grace and composure. In a society that often emphasizes external achievements and material success, reframing offers an inner compass that guides us back to what truly matters: our character, our resilience, and our capacity for growth. When we choose to embrace the Stoic practice of reframing, we unlock a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of life, one that helps us transform obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into lessons. Number 3, practicing gratitude. In today's fast-paced world of 2025, filled with distractions, pressures, and constant challenges, finding mental peace often seems difficult. One of the most effective tools for achieving tranquility is the Stoic practice of gratitude. The Stoics taught that gratitude isn't just about counting blessings during easy times, but about consciously focusing on the good things in our lives, regardless of circumstances. By taking time each day to reflect on what we have, rather than obsessing over what we lack, we shift from a mindset of dissatisfaction to one of contentment. As Epictetus wisely stated, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Modern Stoicism urges us to be grateful not only for material things but also for the intangible joys, health, relationships, and the simple pleasures that often go unnoticed. This shift in focus allows us to create a mental environment where peace can thrive. even in adversity. Gratitude's true power lies in its ability to maintain emotional balance, especially when life presents difficulties. In a world driven by the pursuit of instant gratification, where success, recognition, and possessions often dominate, practicing gratitude helps us slow down and recalibrate. When we take a moment to appreciate what we already have, we shift our focus away from the never-ending chase for more, and instead cultivate appreciation for the richness of the present. By doing so, gratitude serves as a tool for mental peace, helping us resist the urge to compare ourselves to others or chase fleeting desires. When we remind ourselves of our blessings, we free ourselves from dissatisfaction, creating room for calm and emotional resilience. In this sense, gratitude becomes a counterbalance to life's inevitable challenges, reminding us that even in hardship, there is much to be thankful for. Furthermore, gratitude isn't about ignoring or downplaying life's difficulties, but about recognizing that challenges coexist with blessings. Modern Stoicism teaches that every difficulty we face, whether personal, professional, or relational, holds valuable lessons that can foster growth. Gratitude, then, is not an escape from reality, but a way to broaden our perspective and embrace life fully, both light and dark. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By practicing gratitude, we learn to appreciate not only the good in our lives, but also the lessons embedded in our struggles. This balanced view helps us build resilience, empowering us to approach life's obstacles with a sense of purpose and inner peace. Embracing both the joys and hardships of life, we grow stronger and more resilient. Gratitude also strengthens our relationships. When we express appreciation for others, whether for their kindness, support, or presence, we deepen our connections and create an environment of trust and positivity. Stoic philosophy encourages us to recognize that relationships, like all things, are transient, and true appreciation of others leads to deeper fulfillment. In today's digital age, where face-to-face interactions are often replaced by virtual ones, expressing gratitude can help build real, meaningful bonds. A simple thank you, a thoughtful gesture, or a heartfelt acknowledgement can strengthen relationships and foster a sense of mutual respect. In this way, gratitude becomes a powerful force in cultivating strong and positive communities. In Stoicism, gratitude is more than just feeling thankful. It's an intentional shift in how we perceive our lives. By focusing on what we already have rather than on what we lack, we invite peace, contentment, and clarity into our daily experience. As we practice gratitude, we begin to understand that emotional balance doesn't come from a lack of challenges, but from how we approach life with a calm and grateful heart. Modern Stoicism teaches that the key to tranquility lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in how we respond to them. Gratitude becomes a tool for strengthening our inner resilience and maintaining a positive mindset, no matter what life may bring. Through this practice, we gain a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose, grounded in the understanding that life, with all its ups and downs, is a precious gift. The Stoic practice of gratitude offers a path to a more peaceful and purposeful life. It teaches us to find joy in the present moment, irrespective of external circumstances. By incorporating gratitude into our daily routine, we build a foundation that helps us face life's challenges with ease and resilience. As Seneca once said, "A grateful mind is a great mind which eventually attracts to itself great things." By embracing this practice, we cultivate inner peace and invite more positivity and abundance into our lives, creating a calm and centered mind that can weather any storm. You've just taken an important step towards mastering your mind and embracing the Stoic way. Now we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your own personal Stoic slogan, something like "Gratitude grounds me." Let us know how you're integrating the practice of gratitude into your life. Remember, this journey is all about progress, not perfection. Keep moving forward and stay tuned as you continue to transform your mindset. Number 4. Reframing negativity with self-discipline. In today's world, negativity seems to creep in at every turn, from external stressors to our own internal doubts and anxieties. It's easy to get caught up in these negative thoughts, allowing them to dictate our emotions and actions. But what if you could change that? What if you could take control over your negative thoughts and replace them with a mindset that fosters calm, clarity, and resilience? This is where the Stoic secrets come in. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who mastered the art of self-control, understood that negativity wasn't something we had to simply accept. Instead, they believed that negative thoughts could be reframed through conscious effort and self-discipline. Think about it. How often do you find yourself lost in negative thinking, worrying about something that hasn't happened yet, or replaying past mistakes over and over? The Stoics taught us that we don't have to let these thoughts define us. Instead, we can choose to redirect our focus, taking control of our emotional state rather than allowing negativity to take over. Self-discipline is the key. Every time you recognize a negative thought, instead of letting it spiral, you have the power to reframe it. Whether it's shifting your perspective, focusing on a positive action, or simply choosing to let go of that thought. This simple practice strengthens your ability to manage your emotions and builds mental toughness. You might not be able to control what life throws at you, but you can control how you respond. Imagine you're in a challenging situation at work, where things aren't going as planned. You could easily fall into frustration, anger, or self-doubt. But what if instead, you took a deep breath, reframed the situation, and focused on what you could learn from it or how you could improve next time? This is the essence of Stoic self-discipline, choosing to redirect your energy toward growth rather than allowing negativity to hijack your peace of mind. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to maintain a positive mindset. Even when life feels tough, you begin to see that you are not at the mercy of your thoughts. You are the master of them. By consistently practicing self-discipline, you build resilience. You start to respond to life's challenges with confidence and composure, knowing that your mental state is not determined by the external world, but by your inner strength. A modern-day example comes to mind. Sarah, a busy professional in her late 20s, was constantly overwhelmed by the pressure to succeed in her career, while managing a demanding personal life. Negative thoughts about her abilities, her future, and her worth often clouded her mind. But Sarah decided to change her approach. She started practicing Stoic self-discipline, recognizing when negativity was creeping in, and choosing to reframe those thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," she'd shift her focus to, "I am capable of learning and growing from every challenge." Over time, Sarah found herself more calm, more focused, and more resilient, even when faced with stressful situations. So what about you? Do you ever find yourself trapped in negative thinking, letting it control your emotions or dictate your actions? What might happen if you decided to practice the Stoic secret of self-discipline, reframing negativity whenever it arises? When you take control of your thoughts, you'll find that you not only gain mastery over your emotions, but you also build the mental resilience needed to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. This is the true power of self-discipline, the ability to shape your mindset and, in turn, shape your life. The lesson here is simple yet powerful. Negativity doesn't have to control you. You can choose to redirect your focus and reframe your thoughts, turning what could be a source of stress into an opportunity for growth. And by practicing this Stoic secret regularly, you'll discover that mental clarity and peace are not out of reach. They're within your power to achieve. Number 5. Practicing mindfulness to combat negativity. Mindfulness is a fundamental practice in modern Stoicism, acting as a powerful tool to manage negative thoughts and regain control over our emotions. At its heart, mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts without judgment, understanding that they are temporary and do not define us. In today's fast-paced world, we often get overwhelmed by emotions like fear, anxiety, and frustration. However, Stoicism reminds us that these emotions, though intense, are not who we are. They are fleeting mental events that we can observe without allowing them to dominate us. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By practicing mindfulness, we cultivate the ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively to these negative thoughts, helping us maintain our peace of mind. Rather than becoming consumed by our feelings, mindfulness encourages us to detach from them, seeing them as separate from our true selves. This detachment liberates us, allowing us to break free from the emotional grip of negative thinking. When we recognize that many of our anxieties are transient, like clouds passing in the sky, we gain the ability to let them come and go without clinging to them. Mindfulness also empowers us to make intentional choices rather than reacting out of stress or fear. In a world where distractions are constant and external events often seem beyond our control, mindfulness grounds us in the present moment. It helps us stop dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about future uncertainties, enabling us to focus on what is happening now with calm and acceptance. By staying present, we reduce the power of negative emotions that arise from rumination and increase our ability to see life clearly. This practice aligns with the Stoic principle of living in accordance with nature, reminding us to flow with life rather than resist it. In modern life, full of distractions and pressures, mindfulness helps us adapt to life's ebb and flow, fostering resilience and clarity in the face of challenges. Furthermore, mindfulness enables us to regain control over our mental state, helping us remain steady in the face of external chaos. Rather than reacting automatically, we can make deliberate choices that align with our values. This not only brings a sense of stability, but also helps us approach life with greater awareness and clarity. It doesn't eliminate difficulties, but it gives us the mental tools to navigate them with a steady mind. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By practicing mindfulness, we improve the quality of our thoughts, making us less susceptible to negativity and more able to maintain peace of mind. Modern Stoicism teaches us that emotional resilience comes from managing our internal reactions, not from external circumstances. Mindfulness is a practical method for achieving this, helping us stay connected to the present moment and approach challenges with calm and clarity. Over time, mindfulness can become a stabilizing force in our lives, building emotional balance and mental clarity. By integrating mindfulness into our routine, we can navigate the uncertainties of modern life with inner peace, grounded in the power to choose how we respond. Embracing mindfulness, therefore, opens the door to a more resilient and fulfilling life, where our peace of mind depends not on the external world, but on our own disciplined awareness and intentional actions. Having explored Stoic practices, for mental peace you now have the tools to manage your thoughts and emotions more effectively. But how does practicing Stoicism affect your overall well-being? Let's take a closer look at the long-term impact of Stoic practices on mental health and life. The impact of practicing Stoicism on mental health and life. Now, let's explore how Stoicism can enhance your mental health and transform your life. You won't want to miss this next section. Stick with us, because the next part will reveal how Stoicism can lead to profound improvements in your personal life and overall well-being. Number 1. Inner peace and personal growth. In today's fast-paced and constantly demanding world, finding inner peace often seems difficult. Modern Stoicism, however, provides a clear path toward lasting tranquility and personal growth. Stoic philosophy teaches that true peace doesn't come from external circumstances, such as success, wealth, or the approval of others, but from within. By practicing emotional control, mindfulness, and reframing challenges, we can cultivate peace despite external chaos. As Epictetus wisely stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight encourages us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, rather than trying to control external events. In today's world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by stress, anxiety, and frustration. But Stoicism offers a way to stay grounded, allowing us to maintain inner peace even in the face of challenges. By adopting Stoic principles, we begin to let go of attachments to things beyond our control, such as other people's actions, external events, or the constant pursuit of material success. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can influence: our attitudes, responses, and decisions. This shift in perspective frees us from unrealistic expectations and societal pressures, reducing mental strain and building resilience. In a world that often values instant gratification and external validation, Stoicism asks us to reconsider what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius reminds us in Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This awareness helps us recognize that while we can't change external events, we always have the power to control how we respond. By embracing this mindset, we can navigate life's challenges with greater calmness and composure. The peace we develop through Stoicism not only improves our mental well-being, but also enhances our relationships. In moments of conflict or stress, Stoicism teaches us to stay centered and composed. This emotional regulation allows us to communicate thoughtfully and empathetically, instead of reacting impulsively or with anger. By remaining calm in disagreements, we foster healthier, more meaningful connections with others, resolving conflicts respectfully and harmoniously. Stoicism also encourages us to listen deeply, communicate clearly, and engage with others with more understanding, building stronger personal and professional relationships. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to align our actions with our core values. In a society that often prioritizes external success and material wealth, it can be easy to forget what truly matters. Modern Stoicism focuses on cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, providing a stable foundation for personal growth. By living according to these values, we create a sense of purpose that transcends the fleeting nature of external accomplishments. As Seneca once said, "A man who has committed a mistake and doesn't correct it is committing another mistake." This insight encourages us to learn from our mistakes and grow through adversity, helping us make choices that reflect our true beliefs and priorities. Incorporating Stoic practices into daily life leads to greater balance and resilience. Rather than seeking peace in external sources like possessions, achievements, or validation from others, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner peace through self-awareness and emotional mastery. By focusing on the present moment and reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, we create a life that is both fulfilling and resilient. Stoicism provides a blueprint for living a meaningful life that remains unaffected by external turmoil. The peace we cultivate through this practice is unshakable because it is rooted in our inner character and wisdom, not the unpredictable nature of life's challenges. Stoicism offers profound benefits for mental health and overall well-being. By learning to manage our emotions, let go of attachments, and focus on what truly matters, we develop the mental strength necessary to face life's inevitable challenges with clarity and calmness. In today's fast-paced world, Stoicism remains a powerful tool for creating peaceful, balanced, and fulfilling lives. By embracing Stoic principles, we can transform our relationship with stress, anxiety, and adversity, cultivating a sense of inner peace that stays steady regardless of external circumstances. As Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only true security." By mastering our minds through Stoic practices, we can achieve that freedom, living with purpose, resilience, and an unwavering sense of peace. Number 2. Improved personal relationships. In today's world, where relationships can sometimes feel complex and overwhelming, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective on how to nurture deeper, more meaningful connections with others. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the idea of emotional control, which can significantly enhance how we relate to the people in our lives. Stoic secrets teach us that by cultivating patience, empathy, and the ability to reframe challenges, we can transform the way we handle conflicts in our personal relationships. Rather than viewing disagreements or misunderstandings as threats to our peace, Stoicism encourages us to see them as opportunities for growth. Think about it. How often do you find yourself reacting impulsively in a heated moment, letting your emotions take over and damaging the relationship in the process? Stoicism teaches us to pause, reflect, and choose our responses with intention. This practice of emotional control allows us to approach difficult conversations with respect and understanding, without letting anger, frustration, or resentment cloud our judgment. It's not always easy, but the more we practice this discipline, the more naturally it comes, and the more we can maintain a sense of calm and clarity in our interactions. This is one of the most profound Stoic secrets. When we learn to control our reactions, we give ourselves the space to respond thoughtfully, preserving the integrity of our relationships and avoiding unnecessary conflict. Another essential aspect of Stoic practice is forgiveness. How often do we hold on to grudges, letting past hurt or betrayal linger and poison our interactions? Stoicism encourages us to let go of resentment, to free ourselves from the emotional burden that keeps us trapped in negative cycles. When we forgive, we release not only others but ourselves from the chains of anger and bitterness. By practicing forgiveness, we open up the possibility for healing, understanding, and a more peaceful connection. But Stoicism also teaches us the importance of setting boundaries. It's easy to get caught up in trying to please everyone, but Stoics remind us that our emotional well-being is vital. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, and part of respecting ourselves is knowing when to protect our peace by saying no or by stepping back from toxic situations. Boundaries are not about distancing ourselves from others. Rather, they are about ensuring that our relationships remain healthy, supportive, and enriching. In the end, the Stoic focus on virtue, justice, kindness, and wisdom guides us in creating authentic, meaningful connections with others. When we align our actions with these virtues, we attract relationships grounded in respect, trust, and understanding. A modern example comes to mind. Imagine a man named Michael, who found himself constantly frustrated with his relationship with his teenage daughter. Their conversations were often filled with tension and misunderstandings, leaving both feeling unheard and upset. After discovering Stoicism, Michael began to apply its principles to their interactions. Instead of reacting in anger when his daughter pushed back, he focused on emotional control, choosing to listen first and respond calmly. Over time, his patience and empathy transformed their communication, and they were able to connect in a deeper, more meaningful way. What about you? Do you ever find yourself struggling in your relationships due to impatience, frustration, or a lack of understanding? How might your interactions change if you adopted the Stoic secrets of emotional control, forgiveness, and boundary setting? The Stoic approach teaches us that we are not powerless in our relationships. We have the power to choose how we engage with others, how we respond to conflicts, and how we nurture our connections. By applying Stoic principles, we can create relationships that are not only more peaceful, but also more enriching. The key lesson here is simple. Our relationships are shaped not by external circumstances, but by how we choose to show up in them. By practicing Stoicism, we unlock the ability to foster deeper, more authentic, and fulfilling relationships, built on respect, understanding, and love. So, What steps can you take today to bring more Stoic principles into your relationships? How can you use the Stoic secrets to transform your interactions and create more harmonious connections? By embracing Stoicism in your personal life, you'll find that the connections you build become more meaningful, supportive, and rooted in mutual growth. Number 3. Stoicism helps enhance creativity and productivity. Modern Stoicism is a philosophy that not only promotes emotional balance and inner peace, but also enhances creativity and productivity. One of the core principles of Stoicism is focusing on what we can control, our actions, responses, and decisions. By shifting our energy away from uncontrollable external factors and directing it towards what we can influence, we move forward with clarity and purpose. This Stoic practice of focusing on the present moment helps us avoid distractions, stay concentrated, and improve our productivity, making it easier to tackle both daily responsibilities and creative endeavors. As Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This idea reflects the Stoic perspective that obstacles aren't roadblocks but opportunities for growth and innovation, shifting our mindset from one of resistance to one of opportunity. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by external pressures and constant distractions. Stoicism offers a counterbalance by teaching us to stay calm under pressure, which directly nurtures creativity. By clearing our minds and approaching challenges with composure, we make clearer, more confident decisions. This tranquility enables us to face problems with curiosity rather than fear, leading to creative solutions and innovative thinking. In both professional and personal settings, Stoic practices like emotional detachment and presence allow us to make decisions with greater clarity and confidence, fostering productivity and innovation. With emotional resilience and adaptability, we are better equipped to thrive in an unpredictable world, growing both personally and professionally. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes self-discipline as a key to creativity and productivity. This isn't about rigid control but cultivating habits that help us stay focused and consistent in our pursuits. By setting clear intentions and acting with purpose, we reduce distractions and remain committed to meaningful work. The Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, and temperance guide us to prioritize what matters most, pushing us to persevere through challenges and stay true to our values. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By mastering our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we unlock the potential for sustained creativity and productivity, leading to greater success and fulfillment. Stoicism also fosters a resilient mindset that thrives in the face of adversity. Life is full of setbacks, and in both creative and professional endeavors, obstacles are inevitable, whether failures, criticism, or unforeseen challenges. Stoicism teaches us to view these challenges not as defeats, but as opportunities for growth. Adopting this perspective transforms difficulties into powerful learning experiences that sharpen our skills and enhance our problem-solving capabilities. This mindset of resilience is crucial for creativity, especially in environments that require innovation and flexibility. By integrating Stoic principles into our daily lives, we embrace a path of continuous improvement. In such an environment, creativity flourishes because we are free from the fear of failure and the pressure of perfectionism. Instead, we focus on progress, seeing trial and error as part of the learning process rather than setbacks to avoid. This approach encourages us to innovate freely, take calculated risks, and push boundaries, knowing that every experience, whether successful or not, contributes to our growth. Modern Stoicism is a powerful tool for boosting creativity and productivity. By focusing on what we can control, staying present, reframing challenges as growth opportunities, and practicing self-discipline, we create an environment where creativity and productivity can thrive. Stoic principles nurture emotional balance, resilience, and adaptability, enabling us to approach life's challenges with confidence and clarity. As we embrace Stoicism, we unlock our potential to achieve success in both our personal and professional lives, realizing that true creativity and productivity come not from external circumstances, but from the mindset and choices we cultivate within ourselves. If you've made it this far, you're clearly a seeker of wisdom and growth. Now take a moment to reflect on this Stoic insight. Creativity and productivity come from within, not from outside circumstances. By mastering your mindset and focusing on what you can control, you're well on your way to unleashing your full potential. So I invite you to leave a comment below that says, "Helping me embrace my creativity," or share your own commitment to living with purpose and intention. There's more to the journey of self-discovery and growth. Let's keep exploring together. Number 4, building emotional resilience. Building emotional resilience is a core benefit of Stoic philosophy, allowing us to recover gracefully from setbacks and handle life's inevitable challenges with composure. Modern Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control external events, we always have control over how we respond to them. This insight shifts us from passive reactions to active participation in our emotional lives. Rather than being overwhelmed by emotions like anger or anxiety, we learn to pause and reflect before reacting, making conscious choices in how we engage with our feelings. As Epictetus wisely said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This mindset is essential for fostering resilience, as it enables us to process emotions, identify their sources, and reframe them in ways that lead to personal growth. The Stoics taught that hardships are not mere obstacles, but opportunities to practice virtues like patience, courage, and perseverance. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that challenges were integral to his journey, allowing him to grow. In modern life, setbacks are often seen as failures, but Stoic principles help us reframe them as necessary for our development. This reframing is crucial for emotional resilience, as it transforms challenges into opportunities for calmness, clarity, and inner strength. By accepting that suffering is an inevitable part of life, we become better prepared to meet adversity with steady resolve, maintaining composure even in difficult times. Resilience is not a one-time achievement, but a continuous practice developed through reflection, action, and alignment with our values. In a world that pressures us to react quickly, Stoicism teaches us the value of slowing down and reflecting before acting. Each time we pause to consider our responses, we strengthen our resilience, equipping ourselves to handle life's ups and downs with greater ease. By cultivating this practice, we create a mental environment where peace and stability become the default, no matter the circumstances. As Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body," reminding us that each challenge is an opportunity to develop greater resilience. Modern Stoicism encourages not just reflection, but purposeful action that aligns with our core values. In difficult moments, it's easy to react emotionally, but Stoicism teaches that when we act according to our values, we build a strong foundation for emotional resilience. This alignment ensures we stay true to ourselves, even when the world feels chaotic. Whether in personal or professional challenges, the Stoic approach guides us to respond with wisdom, discipline, and clarity, ensuring we remain grounded and purposeful. Through the Stoic lens, emotional resilience becomes a tool for thriving, not just surviving, life's challenges. In today's world of stress and uncertainty, Stoicism offers a framework for staying calm and focused. Adopting these principles transforms challenges into opportunities for growth rather than sources of stress. This mindset not only helps us endure but also empowers us to flourish, as true emotional strength lies in our ability to stay grounded despite external circumstances. Building emotional resilience through Stoic practices leads to lives that are not only more peaceful but more meaningful. We learn to navigate challenges with a calm, collected demeanor, focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. As Zeno of Citium said, "Man conquers the world by conquering himself." This truth speaks to the heart of Stoic philosophy. By mastering our responses, we unlock a deeper sense of peace and resilience. Modern Stoicism teaches that emotional resilience is a skill to be developed over time. Through reflection, alignment with our values, and purposeful action, we can respond to life's challenges with wisdom, grace, and unwavering calm. Number 5. Achieving mental clarity and peace with Stoicism. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by distractions, emotions, and the constant flood of thoughts. Making clear decisions or simply finding peace can seem impossible. But what if you could unlock a method to calm your mind and bring clarity, regardless of life's chaos? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers powerful tools to help you achieve mental peace. By embracing Stoic secrets, you can navigate life's noise with purpose. One key practice in Stoicism for mental clarity is mindfulness, focusing on the present and letting go of everything that doesn't serve your peace. In a world full of distractions, social media, endless responsibilities, and constant pressure, our minds can quickly become cluttered. But when you focus on the present moment and detach from things beyond your control, you begin to experience calm and clarity. The Stoics taught that true peace of mind comes not from controlling the external world, but from learning to detach from it. When we stop worrying about things outside our control, like other people's actions or future events, we reclaim our mental space. How often do you find yourself consumed with things you can't control? By shifting your focus away from these, you create room for a more peaceful mind. Detachment doesn't mean being indifferent or cold. It's about not letting your peace depend on things beyond your control. Another powerful Stoic tool is journaling. Have you ever felt lost in your thoughts, unsure of your feelings or next steps? Journaling helps externalize your inner world and offers insight into your emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. By writing down your feelings, you can identify negative patterns or habits and work to change them. This practice clears mental fog and helps you understand what truly matters to you. The Stoics also recommended daily reflection, taking time each day to evaluate how you lived. What went well? Where can you improve? This practice helps you align your actions with your values and intentions. Reflecting daily helps you stay on track and make decisions with clarity. For example, take Emily, who was overwhelmed by her job and personal life. Her mind was constantly clouded with distractions. She began practicing mindfulness and journaling each morning, centering herself before facing the day. This simple practice helped her detach from external pressures and focus on what was within her control, her thoughts, actions, and responses. As a result, she felt more grounded and clear-headed, making decisions aligned with her values. By making Stoic practices part of her daily routine, Emily found the mental clarity she had longed for. What about you? Do you feel overwhelmed by the noise of daily life? What if you could detach from things you can't control and focus on the present moment? Imagine how much clearer your mind would be if you took time each day to reflect on your actions and journal about your thoughts. By applying Stoic secrets, you can clear mental clutter, focus on what matters, and make decisions based on reason, not emotion. The core lesson of Stoicism is that true mental peace comes from within, not from the external world. Through mindfulness, journaling, and reflection, you can achieve the clarity needed to live with purpose and intention. So, take a moment today to reflect. What's clouding your mind? How can you use Stoic secrets to clear that noise and find the clarity to move forward with peace? By practicing these simple techniques, the calm and clarity you seek are already within you, waiting to be unlocked. Thank you for watching the complete guide to calm your mind in 2025, here on Stoic in Your Life. As we've explored today, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can help you achieve mental peace, resilience, and personal growth. By mastering our reactions, practicing mindfulness, reframing challenges, and aligning our actions with our core values, we can navigate life's complexities with grace and purpose. Embrace these Stoic practices, and you'll unlock the power to live a life of clarity, fulfillment, and emotional balance. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Stay connected, stay stoic, and keep creating the life you deserve.